Guten Morgen, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Hello, hello. Welcome into another Wrapping It Up 1, 2, 3 with Michi and Friends. Thank you so much for tuning in from wherever you are and whatever day and time you are in right now. I'm so happy to start my Saturday morning with you guys. Thank you so much. I rushed in. I got stuck by some train this morning, but look what I just got. My tomato plant gave me 4 ripe tomatoes. How adorable are those? They're the little bings, and I got 4. It's gonna be my snack here in a little bit. So, thank you. Saturday morning, what do we do here? We have 3 sessions of 30 minutes each where we tackle some projects together. Mine are all crochet related, but maybe you have some knitting projects, maybe some diamond painting. Maybe you're dyeing some yarn. Maybe you're just doing some laundry, folding some clothes, or just sitting at your house or on your front porch and just enjoying a cup of coffee. I am enjoying my cup of coffee thanks to the lovely Erica. Thank you, thank you, thank you so very much. And Hopefield. Hopefield makes the best coffee in town, the cheapest price in town, and I can drink it without having to worry about allergies. I greatly appreciate that. Cheers. Oh, so good. So what my morning was supposed to start super, super early. Every third Saturday of the month, they have a veterans breakfast. And my husband was getting ready for that, and we were supposed to go together. But when I woke up, he was gone. So I overslept. He thought I needed the sleep, apparently. And then as I was getting ready, I was going to just go down there before my live. He showed back up at home. But he's fine. We're going to have our little dinner date instead of breakfast date today. So we're all good. I am super excited. The first project I'm going to be, working on is my subscriber count blanket, my cozy, comfy subscriber count blanket. If you're new here, my goal is 3,000 subscribers. Always has been my goal from the very, very get-go. And I'm creeping closer and closer and closer. So after last week's Saturday show, I was only like 3 away from color change, and it happened. It happened that we may even get to another color change soon. But today we are changing from the Capitol Reef to the Smoky. Is it the Smoky Mountains? It's the Great Smoky Mountains. Yes. So this is the new color. I'm going to change my blanket today. So that's going to be my first 2 projects. I'm going to put the first row of the new color on, and then we're going to take the leftover from the other color and put it on the subscriber prize blanket. So once we hit the 3,000, we're going to have a little giveaway, and there is a blanket I'm working on with the leftovers. So I'll show you that here in just a second. I'm going to say hi to everyone in the chat. Hello, Mimi. Hello, Laura Poland. Hello, Judy Cloverflick. Rachel Riley is here. Hello, hello, Dawn Aaron. Let's see who else. We got Leslie's Crochet Corner. Hello. Good morning, Linda Padilla. Hello, hello. And I just realized I forgot to stop at the post office. You got to be kidding me. Okay, I got a tub full of packages. So, Linda, yours is with part of it. Oh, man. I think I can drop it off after, but it may not go out until Monday. I apologize. I knew I forgot something this morning. I was supposed to stop at the post office. Erica is here. Hello, hello. Jeannie Hoover is here. Oh, let's see what we're talking weather here. We still have another 20 degrees before the high today. I'm at 68. Oh, that's nice. We are already at 85, and it is 10 o'clock in the morning. 85 degrees. It was a long line, yes, but the line moved very quickly, but then we got stuck by a train. Yeah, that's our luck here in Wagner. We have several train tracks, and it never fails. I either get stuck going to lunch, at lunch, coming back from lunch, if I even have a lunch, or in the mornings. I get stuck, and I apologize that I had to push it back a few minutes. Crochet Loving Leanie, she says, hello, Michi and Ramona, everyone in chat. I'm not watching the chat as I'm going through things and packing. She's still packing. Oh, poor thing. Oh, Rachel, thank you so much. Yeah, this was my outfit. It's a dress for today, but it's for you, but also for my husband later. Yes. Ooh, hello, New Jersey. Oh, we're going to be celebrating in New Jersey tomorrow. Tomorrow is the finale, and the two teams I wanted to see, besides, of course, Germany, but Spain versus Argentina. This is going to be such a thrill tomorrow. And hello, V. Jennifer Redgate, I am so happy to see you. Hello. Lini says blanket, hello. And there's our Scandalous Creations. Oh, yeah, it's actually a really cute, really cute dress. Yes, thank you. Thank you. You know, all week long I have to wear scrubs, so it's nice to be able to dress up a little bit on the weekends. Tammy Fleming, hello. Diane Major is here. Hello. Aw, Mimi, thank you so very much. Wendy, good morning. Kendall, how is Texas today? Good morning. And there's Peggy. She's another one of those packages. Okay, you guys are going to get your tracking information. I apologize that it's not going to go out until Monday. I cannot believe I forgot. Maybe I catch the mailman when he comes around this area and I can maybe just hand it to him. Okay, maybe we can do that. And there is Amy. Good morning. And of course, to all that are lurking in the bushes, in the trees, or in the bleachers. Or is that what Jeremy says? Does Jeremy say in the bleachers or in the scaffolding? I don't remember. But wherever you are, thank you so much for watching. Air lover Margie, hello. Sorry I'm late. Was texting X congratulations on being grandpa number 18. Oh, congratulations. Oh my goodness. You know, either one of those, Tammy, it's going to be a fun game to watch. It's going to be a fun game to watch. Oh, thank you so very much. And there's Trish. Hello. And I caught up on the chat. Okay, so let's get a timer going here and then let's get started. So be on the lookout. I finally sent the package of goodies. Oh, Judy Cloverflick, there was supposed to be one package delivered today, but it says it's still stuck in Tulsa. I did place a tiny little order on our lovely Taylor, Tim and Taylor, in Las Vegas. She has an Etsy shop, and I will talk about all that tomorrow in our Sunday Fun Day. But there were two packages because one is a tiny one and the other one, I received one, but the other one is stuck in Tulsa. So we'll have more for next week. There's Chris. Bebes, how are you? Good morning, Lily Mason. Hello for coming in. Melissa G is here. Ooh, snap. Your project was one of the projects, but it's in the car. So, oh well. I got other projects we're going to work on. Okay, I need to get in my computer. Ugh. First thing that pops up is pirate ship. Ouch. Pirate ship. We've been doing lots of business together, pirate ship. Me and pirate ship this week. Let's see. Let's get a timer going. Let's make sure we're not getting interrupted on my phone. I got a little something laying around here. Okay, here we go. Let's refresh. Make it big. And there you can see. I love that sunflower, Trish. You and Tank, sunflowers, and Nisi. You all love the sunflowers. I love sunflowers, but I'm more of a daisy. I like daisies. My favorite flower of all, though, is the calla lily, the white calla lily. They're just so majestic. They just look, I don't know, they're just royal. I love those flowers. Love that dress. You look like a Disney princess. Aw, you're so sweet. I really do like the dress. The first time I wore it was at the Austin Crochet Retreat. I actually wore it when we went and did our wine testing. I felt very very sophisticated. The only thing that was missing was a sun hat. I really do like the dress though. It's a linen and rayon dress, and I got it from Stitch Fix actually, like a few months ago. And then when I thought, no, I don't fit in that, but then there's a zipper on the side, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I fit it. It's so nice, so cute. Thank you very much. There's another Trish in the house. Hello, hello, and Angela Branham. She is here too. Yes, daisies and sunflowers. I like daisies, sunflowers, and I actually like the daffodils, of course, because they're my birth month flower. But then also the Löwenzahn, and I'm trying to think what it is in English. Löwenzahn. It's actually a weed. Yeah, and brain fart. Can't think of the English word for it right now, but it's a weed. It pops up in the cracks. It has a yellow head, but then it goes white, and then you can blow it. And I cannot remember the English word for it right now, but it's Löwenzahn. Somebody? Maybe? Yes, Trish is in Australia. My mom's favorite was the lavender. That was hers. Why can't I think of this word? Dandelion. Thank you, Tank. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Dandelion. It's actually a weed. And thank you, Diane. I'm glad you guys. Yeah, we call it Löwenzahn, the tooth of a lion. I don't know why, but that's what we call it. And that's another flower I like. I call it a flower even though it's a weed. I think it's beautiful. It's just, yeah. I don't know, every time when we blew it in the wind, it kind of reminds me of fairies. I don't know. Kim G, no worries. We're starting our first section right now. What's on your hook? What's on your needles? Or what are you doing? Angela says she's making a bag with the anti-peeling basic stitch. All right. Yep, timer's going. We're starting. You knew people that used to make wine with it. Yes, you know that you can eat it. It's totally, you just have to prepare it correctly, but it is edible. Yep. We have, I have dandelion tea actually at home. Dandelion. Löwenzahn tea at home. It's good for your digestion. The blue of the chicory flower is beautiful, and that's a weed. Can't beat a beautiful cerulean blue. Oh, yes, I love blue. Love blue. Ooh, Kim is packing a bag. God's medicine. Every part of the plant is edible. Exactly. With young leaves used in salads, flowers for wine or fritters. I don't know that one. And roasted roots. Yeah, and the roots is what the tea is made out of. I'm pretty sure it's dandelion root. Pretty sure. Slippers for hubby using fiber spider pattern. Nice, Linda. And hello. What's your subscriber count, my dear Linda? Anybody that has a channel that is looking for friends, type in the German word for channel, which is Kanal. Kanal. Rachel is editing. That's a lot of work, isn't it? I've been playing around a little bit. I made a little profile picture, and I made a new banner. I don't know if you guys can see it well or not. Yes, it's the roots. I thought so, Tank. 536. Linda needs some more friends, you guys. I need my crochet hook. So for my subscriber count blanket, I'm using a 5.5 millimeter crochet hook. Let me just find it real fast. This is a 5. It's the black one. I'm using my black metal streamline, but I'm using it for other projects too, and I may have just put it in the wrong pocket. Nope, that's a 4. Let's see what this one is. No, I think this was my gifted hook. Yeah, that's the 3.5 from Ola Joe. Hold on. I gotta empty my pockets. Because I need a 5.5. but it's not in here. Okay, that's all right. We'll find it. And look in this pocket. Too many zippers. And the front. Let's see. No. Okay. I need a 5.5. What's happening? This is another gifted one, but I think this is a... Oh, it is a 5.5. But it is the teal one. But it is a 5.5, so this one is gonna have to do. All right, so 5.5. We are changing. Look at that capital reef did not last long, but I really do like that color combo. It's going to look really good because this subscriber count blanket is going to be for me, and I'm making it with the blanket stitch, which is like just a little shell of just a single crochet and 2 double crochets. So we're finishing, we're going to take care of this one. And then the rest of that ball is going to go onto this blanket. And this is going to be the one that's going to be up as a prize for one of my subscribers when we have our celebration. So I had debated. So this, I was told, oh, just continue. But I am going to frog that little bit. I'm going to frog that little bit. And I'm going to keep it nice and color controlled. So, and this is the wicker stitch. I believe that's what it's called, wicker stitch, which is 1 row of singles and then 1 row of these 4 double crochet shells kind of spiking into the row underneath. So we'll get to that. But now I need my smoky, Great Smoky Mountains right there. I'm so excited. I was excited all week. I was like, "Ooh, I get to do a color change." Ta-da! Love that yarn. Works up so nice. Yeah, so actually, as I was checking this morning, it was 17, it was 19. So we are, let me think, 13 over the color change. So it's stuck. Color change definitely stuck. And we are 20 some away from the next color change. What's the next color? The next color is going to be a blue. The next one is going to be a blue, guys. It's going to be really pretty. It's going to be the Carlsbad Caverns. That's this pretty blue. Almost kind of like a denim. Yeah, that's going to be the next one after the Smoky Mountain. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Yeah, so Rachel, she received a mini Michi mystery box because she won a yarn cake, and I thought, I'm just going to go ahead and add something to it. So she says she's going to open it sometime during a live of hers. It's just a little something. Nothing crazy, but... Hi, Luna. Where's your ball? I'm going to make her a mouse. I'm going to get some catnip, and I'm going to make her a mouse. She loves yarn, guys. She absolutely loves yarn. Luna is Ramona's cat. I have a ball that I keep winding up for her and then put it in my little yarn bowl over here, and then she plays with it. But no, that one is not for play. She's trying to play with this one now. So no, that one, no. Can't play with that one. That's not a toy right there. All right, here we go. Starting the row. You gonna say hi? Yeah? You wanna say hi to everybody? Don't lose my stitch marker. Say hello. Or go get me your yarn and then I'll roll it up in a ball for you. Ramona said she slept with the yarn ball the other day. So cute. We roll it up, put it in the yarn bowl, and then she picks it up and goes plays with it. So I'm going to make her a little catnip toy. So she has something that doesn't have to be picked up every 2 minutes, huh? Celine, Mama, usual. Hi. Hello. I want to crochet though. My cats at home, they do not care about yarn. They're like, meh. But this one, she likes it. She does have bougie taste, doesn't she? Uh-huh. Yeah. She's like, ooh, I like this fire starter Hank right over here, but we're not doing that. No, no. No, no. That's too fancy for a cat. She had that little bitty yarn ball wrapped around everything yesterday evening. It was wrapped around my tripod, the table. She had it everywhere. There she goes. Go get it. Bring it over here. Maybe we can train you to do that. Okay, this looks good so far. Look at that. Ooh, this looks so good. Lois says, meow, Luna. Meow. And there she comes again. Good morning, already. How are you? And we don't want you to go to sleep. Rue Kitty refuses to allow me to crochet with her present. Yeah, my cats, they usually just plop themselves right on top of me or right next to me where I'm like limited arm movement, where I'm like just like really stuck. Luna is resting now. But she knows her name, so when I mention her name, she just like perks up and now she's resting. Our cat, when growing up, used to play fetch and crinkly wrapper. Oh, yes, with crinkly wrappers. One of my cats, she loved the Walmart shopping bags. She'd be all over them. And boxes. Whenever there was a box, she would be playing in the box. But Gracie, not so much. She just likes to sit and cuddle. She's lazy. But she's old too. Gracie is our oldest at home right now. She is 14. She was born Valentine's Day, 2012. And Elise was just 4 years old, almost 4 years old. That's our oldest right now. Well, oldest cat. Hardy Joe, our Grandpa Joe, our Beagle mix, he's our oldest pet. My one cat definitely loves boxes. They do, don't they? Yes. And hello, Rebecca McCauley. Hello, hello. Hello, everybody coming in. I am working on the color change of my subscriber count blanket. I'm so excited. All week, I was so excited to do this. Because it means we're just a little bit closer to my goal. And with that, a little bit closer to the party. There will be a blanket. There will be some Michi makes. There will be some gift cards. There is a beautiful set. The mega prize, the grand prize is that full set of O-Fire willow crochet hooks. And then there is a O-Fire project bag. I think, Jennifer, did you win one of those project bags? The faux leather project bag from O-Fire, was that you? One of you won one of those bags, and there's another one up for grabs. And then, of course, we'll have that blanket that matches the colors of mine. Not the same stitch, but will match the color theme. It's going to be fun when we get there. Once we get there, it's going to be fun. Yes, so it was Jennifer. Yes. It's a beautiful bag. Too bad they don't have any more of them. But I will have some of my Michi bags by then again too. My project bags for the party. There will be several prizes. We'll be celebrating once we get there. Oh, my tummy. So sorry if you can hear that. My tummy just growled. And here we go. We're finishing the row. Ta-da! Get the stitch marker. I'm going to snip off the other color and sew in the ends. But this is what it looks like. It's very pretty. I love it. Very nice. Okay, this is all good. Let me just secure this a little bit better on the end here. I am weaving it. I'm weaving in the ends as I go. I'm thinking about putting a border on it, but the edges are so really nice. It doesn't really need a border. They're just very beautiful and straight. But if I decide to put a border on it, I probably won't. Okay. And with that, we're going to do the other blanket in just a second. All right. I'm going to weave in some ends. Got my little gift right there. Hello, Sammy. Hello, hello. How are you? How are the kiddos? I love these bend ones. Those are my favorite to sew in, to weave in ends. Anybody doing market today? Anybody going camping? Is Heidi still camping? That green is gorgeous, isn't it? That is absolutely gorgeous. That was the Rocky Mountains. That was the Rocky Mountains of the, I don't have any more since I used it all up, but it's the yarn I'm talking is the Heartland by Lion Brand. Really nice acrylic yarn. And that was one of my favorites, that green. But they have so many colors. The Sequoia Brown is gorgeous. The Mammoth Cave. The Glacier Bay is probably my favorite. I think that's why I'm using that last. That's my last color, I believe. The Glacier Bay. Yeah. The Glacier Bay is this teal, just like glacier water. Just absolutely beautiful. This is the Carlsbad Cavern. There it is. This is the Glacier Bay. That's my favorite of the colors. My absolutely favorite of this. And the Yosemite, which is the orange. The very first one. The Yosemite is that rust color. Yep. So I got my 3 favorites. The Yosemite, the Grand Canyon. Was it Grand Canyon? No, I mean Rocky Mountains. Rocky Mountains, the Yosemite, and then the Glacier Bay. Glacier Bay is my absolute favorite. It's a pretty, pretty one. Hello, Sandy. Hello, Pebbles. How are you? Sammy says they're doing all right. I'm just waking up. Would still be asleep if Kane didn't come in and want to talk about the road trip to Idaho. Oh, girls are good, and Draken is still asleep. Nice. He's still sleeping. My kids never slept. Well, and Elise, though, yeah, she does. She sleeps. When she's asleep, she sleeps. I walked in her room earlier because I broke my necklace. My necklace is broken. So I was looking to see if she had anything, but she didn't have anything, any gold necklaces to wear with this. I need, like, you know what would be cute? I think I'm going to crochet. Yep, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to crochet myself a little daisy choker. That's a great idea. That's a great idea. I like that. Yep, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to crochet. I'm going to design and crochet a little daisy choker. Wouldn't that be cute? Use this kind of olive color and then make just like a little, yeah. Let's see. Draken hasn't been going to bed. Oh, okay. That explains it. I take that back everywhere I go. Thanks again. Oh, you're so lucky. Congratulations again. What size yarn would I use? I would use a DK or even smaller. Probably a 2 weight or a DK weight. I'm going to have to try out. I'm going to have to try that out. But that would be such a cute idea. Instead of wearing a necklace, I could wear a little choker. Yeah, I don't want to go any smaller. I don't want to do thread size, but I'm going to have to try it out. I'm going to have to just see what I have. Did you guys see my little short video? Computer goes to sleep. My little short video I posted last night. Just watch it. Watch it and see if you... I probably shouldn't have said mystery. I probably should have said difference. Can you spot the difference? So, yeah, just take a look-see because it's going to be important tomorrow. Okay, is there any other end I need to wave in? Yeah, there. This side here. The pink did not last, but the pink looks so good with that green. Still thinking little girl dress on those 2 colors. Little girl dress or little cardigan with that capital reef and Rocky Mountain green. So pretty. Yes, I watched it 4 times. Did you spot it? This was so funny. It was like Michael's summoned me. It was like, you need to come, you need to stop here. I'm like, okay, I'll go stop. I promise I'm not hearing voices, but something just spoke to me there. I needed to stop at Michael's. So I walk in there and there's nobody there. It was like so eerie. The shelves were cram-packed with yarn. And in the aisles underneath the shelves, they had bins, black bins, and I pulled them out and they were stuffed with yarn. I was like, what is happening? Our Michael's is never this stocked. And Kendall, it was the one on Hills Drive in Broken Arrow. So I just walk through, and I'm like, okay, I need to go get a little cart. So I got a little cart, and I just dumped some stuff in there. And then I walked to this certain type of yarn. And then there comes this little lady that works there, and she's like, oh, this is really pretty. And I said, it is. Can you spot the difference? And she's like, oh my gosh. And so I taught her a little bit something, and she was like, oh my gosh, I learned something today. And that was so fun. So I'm curious if you guys can spot the difference. All right. The only little tail I'm not weaving in yet is the beginning. I don't know, it's just something, the beginning I never tuck in until I'm done with the project. There it is. The color change. It's so pretty. So pretty. So yeah, if you're new here, like and subscribe. Let's get to the 3,000. Okay, so here it is. Ta-da. So pretty. Love that. And now we're moving over to this project. Same hook size, but this is getting the leftovers. So I'm going to go ahead and frog this bit because I just like how color controlled it is, because if I change, it probably wouldn't look so great. I don't know. I'm going to frog this piece. I'm going to frog it. And I'll just make Luna another little ball. How's that sound? Let me just roll it up as I go. How much do we have left? 5 minutes. Don't forget to like the live. Thank you so much, Rachel. Michi, always make beautiful things. Yarn and crafts. Thank you so much. But man, all of you guys, there is so much talent out there. Every one of you guys could start a YouTube channel and show off your stuff. Trish, I envy you so much because she's at home and she can just whip out those gorgeous, stunning pieces day after day. One of these days when I get to say I'm not going back to work, I'm staying at home and making this my full time, that's the dream. That's the dream. But I do love my job though. Okay, so I think we're starting with a double crochet, right? I gotta rethink here. Yeah. Okay, so this was the row from underneath. Okay, so I got my little ball. Let's get this new yarn color going. Okay. And if you haven't watched the wrapping it up session from last week, you may want to go and do that, because there was a little something for you to do in the comment section for tomorrow as well. 1, 2, 3, and turn. Okay. Make sure I'm not making mistakes. Nope, that's right. And now we're going to do that little 2, 3, 4. That's all it is. It's just you just make these 4 in the previous one. In between is a single crochet row though, and then you skip over. Perfect. And here we go. New color started. I have a channel, but just needs to grow. Okay, Lacey Lavender, you go ahead and type Kanal, K-A-N-A-L. Then Nightbot should drop your channel, and then everybody can go and like and subscribe. I picked up crochet again when I couldn't work, so I've been crocheting almost every day, and I love it. Oh, I love hearing that. That's so awesome. And you guys in Australia have so many yarns that we don't have. It's like you have some yarns, and cheaper too. And we have some yarns that you like too. Sanita, I'm getting a migraine with all this banging the roofers are doing. No. I've had 2 migraine attacks yesterday, but I got warning. The first one, I was standing at the front desk at the reception at work, And here comes the aura, the sparkles, the sparkles. I lost all of my peripheral vision, popped my medication, bam. 5 minutes later, I was good. And then it started again at Ramona's yesterday evening when I was packing packages. Yes, Heidi, I did. When I was packing packages, it did it again. So I just had to sit down because I couldn't take another one of my medications and just close my eyes for a little bit. And thank goodness I did not get any pain. But I feel you. Migraine headaches are the worst. Heidi, yes, I did. I can't wait to open it tomorrow. I got a Happy Mail. I got Sandhill Yarn Happy Mail. I got Heidi Happy Mail. I got Taylor Happy Mail. And I got Kristen Happy Mail from Clay Creations. And it's a big box. I'm so excited. It's a big box. So, and I know one pair of those are custom earrings, but normally her packages are tiny. So that one is a little bigger. So I'm excited about that. And we'll open that tomorrow. And now Judy Cloverflick said there's a package coming. I'm so excited. I love mail. It's exciting, isn't it, Luna? Mm-hmm. Tomatoes are not poisonous to cats, are they? Because I got my tomatoes laying there. Yeah, those are just pieces. But you know what? Let me give you this ball. You can have this one. You can have this one. Look here. I got you a new one. Beautiful color, too. Let me put it in your bowl. Let's get the remote out of it. And let's put this in your bowl. Let's see if you like that one just as much as you like the orange one. I'll put it in there for her. I used to call it snow. I would get warnings 60% of time before cluster migraines. Yeah, I call it my sparkles because it's just like a prism. You know how you look into a kaleidoscope kind of, and then it's just I lose all my peripheral vision and I cannot see anything. It's just all sparkles. But then sometimes I wake up with a migraine and it's too late to get it under control. But this time, thank goodness, I got my little warnings. She got the ball, you guys. She likes it. She likes it. And there's a little bit more to that one. It's a little bit bigger than the other one. Oh, she likes it. It's already all over the place. Oops, that's her. Sorry. Sorry. She's got the yarn ball going. He's so cute. She kicks it around like playing soccer. Aw. Adorable. Can't wait for you to open it either. Ooh, I'm excited. It's very light. I did the smell test and I did the shaking test. So I don't know. We'll have to see. We have to see what it is. Tomorrow. Tank. Okay, let me see. Am I missing something? Ooh, Tammy, do you know? Let's see here. Okay, hold on. I'm missing something. Tang says hi to Sherry and Kim. Lacey Lavender says, I've been making stories with AI videos. I told one of my homeless stories recently about my only friend I made when I was homeless. Oh my gosh, I will go check that out. Yes. My eye twitches and my neck muscles start to stiffen for the migraines that my medication can't stop. Oh no, Jeremy. Yeah, if I wake up with a migraine, I'm pretty much done. I need to just suck it up. I can take medication, but it usually doesn't take care of it. So Sunita, I guess you're getting a new roof. That's what's going on. been a while since we had roof work done. They were pretty quick though. I mean, they got it done within hours. They were not there but half a day, maybe. And it was done. That was when we had a tornado at our house and we had severe hail damage and had to get new roof, new air conditioning. That was many years ago. I didn't realize how much of a door AI can open for a store. Yes, it can, but use it wisely because AI uses up a lot of nature resources. So it does use up a lot of water. So use it wisely. Try to do as much as of the design work that you could do yourself. But I will definitely go check it out later. I will definitely go scope out your videos. I get phantasmia that warns me about asthma. Okay, this one is done, you guys. We need to restart. But go ahead and grab some water. The strangest thing after I had my 5 stents out and I was in recovery and had to lay flat, I started seeing triangles floating past my visions. I didn't say anything till it happened a few times. Triangles, you were seeing the Pink Floyd. The Pink Floyd was with you. That's interesting. That's interesting. Triangles. Good morning, Rosemary. How are you? I'm drinking coffee and water in tandem. Coffee is so good. Well, silly girl. She's looking in the yarn bowl for more yarn. You need to go fetch it. You need to bring it. It's all over the living room, guys. It's all over the living room. I need to take a picture of this. She made a design, you guys. Let's just take a picture of this mess. Of the stringy mess you did, Missy. Too cute. But I can't even reach that. But nope, no extra balls. You're going to have to go bring that one so I can wind it up for you. She's too funny. I finally mentioned it to the recovery nurse. Within 5 minutes, 3 neurologists were in front of me, sent me immediately to CAT scan, and said it was migraine triggered. Yeah, because triangles is, I have not heard that one. Did you have pain with it? Because sometimes when I get these optical, I sometimes don't have pain immediately. It takes a minute. But that's why when I see the lights and I can grab the medicine, I get floaters. I get rod floaters. Gotcha. About 2 months ago, I woke up with a migraine that lasted almost 2 weeks. Nothing I did helped. Ended up in the hospital. Yikes. See, that's the thing. If I wake up with it, it's usually an all-day misery. Yeah. But 2 weeks? Oh, my goodness, girl. Sometimes caffeine helps. Sometimes caffeine can helps me. Yep, floaters. Yeah, there's some floaters that are normal with age, but then sometimes you gotta be careful. Sometimes it's not normal. It's important to know you're normal. It is important to know you're normal with anything. See, if I were to start seeing triangles, I probably would go to the doctor too, because that's not normal. For me, it wouldn't be normal. You get an aura before have your seizures, so you have a warning, then you know, sit down, right? Or lay down. What do you usually do? When you get that, do you just go and sit down, lay down? I'm so used to migraine headaches that the ones that last longer than a day, I get used to the pain and push through. Oh, man. So see, so you know you're normal too. And then, yeah, that's the thing. We just have to push through it. I feel you. If I wake up with those migraines, I have to just suck it up and push through it. Julia, how do you do? She gets abdominal migraines. Ooh, that's also interesting. Make sure you get your abdominal aorta checked routinely for aneurysms. I'm not a doctor. I'm just, just screenings. Just make sure you get your screenings. Just advising for screenings. We have a sad story. We have a doctor here a town over that always, tells his patients to get your screenings and all that. And then COVID happened and he missed his colon screening himself. And now he's fighting stage 4 colorectal cancer. He was on the news the other day talking about how, you should get your screenings in. I'm overdue for my colonoscopy. All right. So I got my row of the shell done. Now it's just the row of single crochets. They did so many tests. I even had some brain thing on it. Was my first I've ever had. I suffered terribly with migraines that last days. Can't even tolerate a sip of water. Oh my gosh. Dang. Now I swear on the Nurtec. The Nurtec is so good. The dissolvable one or the Ubrelvy. Those are, yeah. And then of course, if you have migraines routinely, you can take something every day to, minimize your episodes. I just sit, then if it comes on really strong, I lay down. But I have grand mal ones, but then if I'm stressed, I have little ones without the, oh man, goodness, Tammy. Last week, my right eyeball swelled. That's not good, Tank. That's concerning. I know, Mimi. I saw that too with the ALS. I saw that too. But now I'm concerned about Tank's eyeball. Yep, topiramate, Jeremy. That's a good one. Every day. Topamax, topiramate. Tank, that's concerning. And hello, Christy. Guten Morgen. Good morning. How are you? Is it warm enough yet for you outside? I haven't seen Vicky Oodles and Caboodles. Maybe she's lurking, but she's another one of our Okie friends. It's going to be a hot one today. And I'm just doing a single crochet row. Fluid pressure. Yeah, that's not okay. Tank showed me her tomato plant the other day, and I'm like, oh my gosh, she's got a pretty tomato plant. Ramona, she pruned hers down a little bit because it was wild. It was growing like crazy, but only has 3 tomatoes on it. But my little Bing is growing and has so many tomatoes on there. Every medication to have prescribed, I had a bad reaction to it. Oh no. Your side effects, adverse reactions, yikes. That's not good. So I'm wondering, have you tried the injectables like every 3 months or the monthly ones? That may be something. Botox actually helped me in the past, but I just can't afford it. Insurance don't pay for it. But I had that done in the past, and that helps. It really does. If you can afford it, do it. See, now I'm adding the single crochet row. Isn't that pretty? I love it. So cute. See how much we can get out of this. How many rows we can get out of that one. Probably a little more than the green. I think I can get more than the green on that one. Samantha is not here. I wonder if she's on vacation or something. I didn't see her Sunday, and she's not here today. She didn't say anything about going on vacation, did she? I'm just curious. Yeah, I hope Tank is okay. Heidi ended up with a lot of vertigo and pins and needles in my limbs. Yikes. Cold compression or ibuprofen will have inflammation. Yes, good. She good. Warm compression. Yeah, I would do cold because the warm I would think is just gonna cause it to, to expand more. I would think I would want to do cold to, freeze it up. Yeah, and seeing the coughing fits doesn't help. That's probably gonna pump it up more. My great uncle, before he passed, had tomato vines that were over 30 years old that he grew his tomatoes on for his homemade hot sauce. Like, they grow back every year? Okay, this is a question. I've never grown tomatoes before. This literally is my first, and I'm going to eat this one, my first attempt. I've never grown these. So when this plant is done, these little, it's called little Bing. Is it done? Do I throw them out or should I plant them again? How does that work? My plants all died and all of my plant beds have gone to weeds as something ate all my bulbs. So God gave me my black-eyed Susans back. Oh, yes, I want to see. Ah, Tang, Samantha is on her retreat. Ah, gotcha. Thank you. I was wondering. She's not here. She must be on vacation or something. Yeah, Tangs are 4 of her beef steak plants are 7 feet tall and loaded. Amazing. I had one of those beef tomatoes because I got one tomato from this, by the road, kind of the guy with the truck, that kind of guy, the red truck kind of guy. And when I cut that open, it was all tomato. When you get a tomato and you cut it and it's all just juices and seeds in the middle and there's hardly any meat. This tomato had all meat and it was so good. Yes, Rosemary. This is the one I saw on Mikey was doing it on the Crochet Crowd. I believe he called it the wicker stitch. This is the wicker stitch. It's on Crochet Crowd just a few months ago. No, he would prune his vines every winter, and the plants were actually 30 years old and almost 60 feet long. I want to try heirloom tomatoes. I'm loving the heirloom tomatoes. A great acid taste, yummy. These little Bings are so sweet. They're so sweet. I'm surprised they made it in here and I didn't already pop them outside. That's normally when I come in here, she goes, "Did you see your tomato plant?" And I said, "Yep." She said, "You had some red ones." I said, "Yep, they're already gone." I already ate them. So good. So good. And my plant is loaded with them. Just doing my single crochets. Yeah, I don't know the difference between heirloom and beef steak tomato, but I think that tomato I had there, it was heavy and big, and it was all tomato, and it was so good. Like when we used to make tacos at home or gorditas, I would get the Roma tomatoes. They were always really good for toppings. Taco toppings, I like the Roma tomatoes. But then for sandwiches, I would just get like the normal, I don't know what they're called, just normal tomatoes. But now I'm getting spoiled because whatever that tomato was that he sold, I want those because it was all meat. So it must be one of those that you're talking about, those beef tomatoes. Okay, almost done with this row. Heirloom tomatoes are the funky looking ones. And beef steaks are the giant red ones. Yeah, so that was what that was. But heirlooms are the funky looking ones. I wonder if that's what Ramona has outside. Like funky as in like all kinds of shape. Like the shape is kind of like just, I wonder if that's it. Yes, Margie. Yep. Those Roma tomatoes on bruschetta. Yeah, that's good stuff. Heirloom our veggies have not been hybridized. Linda, okay. Me and Mom got in a golf cart to rate my niece's garden. When we got down there, my mom says, "Is that marijuana?" I said, "It's medicinal plant." She said, "What?" I said, "It's just medicinal. That's all." it's marijuana. That's hilarious. Okay, I gotta make sure I'm getting all of them right here. And one more. Ta-da! Ta-da! Now we're gonna do the shell again. I just ate tomato sandwich too. Ah, good. Heirloom vegetables are old varieties, not hybrid. Gotcha. Okay, I'm gonna take a picture of Ramona's later because it looks all fat and they don't look as smooth and round. They look kind of like that. I wonder if that's what that is. And turn. It is medicine for some of us. Yep. Yep. All right, and we're going. So what it is you have those 4 double crochets from that, you have that single crochet in the middle, and then you have those 4 double crochets. And now you're just going to go in the middle of the 2 and put your next shell of 4 double crochets. It's so stinking easy and it looks so nice. And then you just put 4 in there in between. So you go down past that 1 single crochet row, and then you just spike 4 double crochets in the middle of that previous one. And that's what makes that beautiful pattern. Super duper easy. Much safer than opioids. Yeah, if you are smart about it and if you don't get behind a vehicle under the influence, then absolutely, I agree. But we have some dummies in this state that think they can do this stuff in their car and then drive around like, and that's when we have problems. Yep, see, and then this is what it looks like. And then you just put a single crochet in between. It's really pretty. You send a picture of the heirloom tomato. Let's take a look-see. Yes, that's what Ramona has. Kind of. I mean, they're still green. But yeah, they have like these bumpy sides and stuff. Yes, I really think that's what Ramona is growing out there. I'll have to take a picture. Thank you. I think that's exactly what she's got growing. Oh, Jeremy says he sent me a picture of the different heirloom varieties. Okay, I'm going to have to take a look at those. Dad used to plant beefsteak or big boy meatier. We use Roma for everything. It's a sauce tomato. Ah, okay. Yeah, I would just cut it. I just really like I don't know if it was the taste for sure, and then the texture of it too for toppings for tacos and gorditas. Many years ago, I want to say about 20 years ago, there was this, they still have this company at the store, but they had a gordita mix, like a gordita kit. It had the gorditas in it, it had the white sauce in it, and it had the seasoning packet in it. Now they have tacos and stuff, but they don't have the gordita pack anymore. But we would make that once in a while at home. And it almost tasted, that sauce, that white pepper jack sauce tasted like the Taco Bell cheesy gordita crunch. Diana, she became a member. Hello, hello. Let me welcome you in. Welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for becoming a member. Hello, little Carrie. Hello, how are you? Kendall says Cherokee heirloom tomatoes are delicious. They're kind of reddish and purple. I need to look those up. I think I know those. And the aromas are smooth, sweet, tangy taste. Yes. So I've never made I do for my tomato sauce, but when I make homemade spaghetti sauce, I use the regular tomatoes. But that's because the aromas are a little bit more expensive. But I can see where they would make a good sauce. Yes. Orange tomatoes are also lower acid. I never had an orange tomato. Never. Christy says, when I get a garden going, I need to find a low acid growing tomato because it doesn't sit well with my grandson. So maybe those orange tomatoes that Kim mentioned, maybe something for your grandson. And little Carrie, I got the email regarding your little retreat. I need to email back because yes, I would like to donate a couple of mystery boxes again, and I'll just mail them to you like I did last time. I just haven't had time to email back. Dad used to put sugar on his red tomatoes to cut the acid. Or yellow tomatoes. I mean, I've seen pictures of them, but I didn't know. I don't even think they sell them at the stores here, different colors like that. Doing pretty good. Found out today that I'm down to only 9 tickets. I wish I could come. I wish. Next year. And you guys, I thought about our little Michi retreat thingy, so I thought maybe we could do something like in March, since winter time. Yes, we were talking about it. It maybe gets snowed in or iced in or something. I thought, oh, maybe something in the spring then. We could do something in the spring, like a little retreat, meet and greet. Wouldn't that be fun? Go to a farmer's market? Yeah. Yes, Tank. That would be a good idea. We've been eating a lot of cucumbers, tomatoes, squash, zucchini. We grilled some the other night. Are those expensive, those yellow and orange tomatoes? There's this one farmer, he's by the road in Porter, by the Peach Barn, close to the Peach Barn. And he he just tells you, okay, whatever you grab, you pay me whatever you think you can afford. And I thought, that man is amazing. Of course, he's out of his stuff pretty quick, but he gives back to the community. That's amazing. My coworker, she got a cantaloupe from him the other day. One, two, three, four. One more. There we go. It is up to the grower at the farmer's market. Yeah. Sammy grew a farmer's market. Cantaloupes did not mature though. Aw. Did I ever tell you about our COVID plant? It wasn't a watermelon. It wasn't a cantaloupe. It was a hybrid. We grew a literal hybrid. I got pictures of it. This was the year 2020. No, it was 2019. It was the first year because it was lockdown. It was lockdown. It was 2020. It was 2020. It was lockdown. And we had thrown out pumpkin seeds, watermelon seeds, and cantaloupe seeds in the backyard the fall before. And it was just growing some vines. And we're like, oh, you know, that would be fun if it would actually grow stuff. And it did. It was like, but it never came back after that. They never came back after that. But I have pictures of it. And it was just amazing. They looked like little Cinderella pumpkins, but they were not pumpkins. They were kind of like a watermelon pumpkin cantaloupe. There's one. It was August 21st, 2020. And this is what they ended up looking like. And my gosh, they were amazing. But they kind of looked like a watermelon. They got as big as pumpkins, but they had the juice and the meat of a cantaloupe. And I just absolutely loved how cute they were because they all look kind of like little Cinderella pumpkins. And this was in August of 2020. There's me in my crock. Because I took a picture next to it. Because I wanted you, oh, isn't that just, they were so cute. And they got really big. But they were, because we would throw out all of our seeds and we had, it was just too funny. Let me see if I have a picture. Okay, so this was August 2020. Let me go to my August 2020 album because, let me just go to the years. That's easier. 2020. There we go. August. And there's two. Let's see. Okay, and then they were all kinds of crazy different. The very first one was August 6th that we got. And it almost looks like a cabbage head. Okay, so this was August 6th. Okay, this is Annalise's hand right there. And so we cut that open. And this is what it was inside. So it's like a cantaloupe, but it kind of looked like a cabbage. It was crazy. It was so much fun. And then when we saw, because it was the same vines, but then we saw all these little pumpkin looking things grow. Okay, then that was the next one. Same vine, okay? But this was on August 21st. It looked like this, another one. It was so exciting. We were so excited. This is what the bunch looked like outside with the flowers on it. We really thought, there's not going to think anything growing on it or anything. But they did. There's one. Look how that looks kind of almost like a nut shape. And there you go. Same vine, but they were growing different looking. It was so stinking exciting. And then this one kind of almost looked like a, what do you call that? A turnip. It almost looked like a turnip. And then this one that looked like a watermelon. We were so freaking excited. This was just the most exciting thing ever. And then this one, look at that. I mean, we were eating for weeks on that stuff. Look at this one. Look at the color in that. Yeah, so they were all growing together, but they all look different. And then there you can see the one that looks like the watermelon in the back. I'm so glad I still have those pictures, because every time I tell people that, they're like, what? And I'm like, yes, I swear. There were all kinds of crazy growing, and it was so fun. And they were so yummy. And then we tried to do that year after year, throw out all those seeds, and never ever did they grow back. It was just that 1 year. That 1 year God provided for us, or the earth provided for us, since we were in lockdown. And yeah, it was so good. But they just hybrids, I guess, or cross germination, like you said. Some looked like little pumpkins, but they were all cantaloupe kind of meat. But that one tasted like a watermelon, but looked like a cantaloupe inside. It was crazy. It was so strange, Mimi, but it was so exciting. It was so exciting. And then my husband would mow and would weed eat around it so we wouldn't touch it, because we're like, saw all those flowers, and we're like, let's just see what happens. That was wild. Yeah. Don't fall asleep. We need to reset, you guys. Oh my gosh. But I don't know if we're going to be able to make it a whole new session, but keep working. I'm going to finish this row. I don't have many stitches to go. Put some new soil in with Miracle-Gro. Maybe that will help. Well, it's just grass. It was actually right there next to the little patio concrete patch we have, and in between the air conditioning and that. So, and we would just throw out all those seeds. We would throw out pumpkin seeds and cantaloupe seeds. And then, because I remember pumpkin seeds were thrown out that year before Halloween, when we carved pumpkins, and then cantaloupe and everything. And just that year, that August, was just blessing us with these cute little Cinderella pumpkins, is what we call them, because they look like little Cinderella carriages. That was an exciting year. We never grew anything else since. Uh-oh, what's going on there? Sherry, make sure you remove about 2 layers. Tank, too many groundhogs around here. I have seen 3 skunks. I've seen some dead ones on the side of the road. And Zach, hello Zach, how are you? Michi, did you see my update or want me to type it again? Let me look. I think they have figured out. They think shredded lettuce from Mexico sent to Taco Bell. No, that's not it. It is the prepackaged lettuce. There was some prepackaged lettuce, yes, but not Taco Bell. And it is just another, just like E. coli, it's just another parasite, easily treated. I mean, the easiest treated one right there. You take some Bactrim DS, which is a sulfa drug. If you're allergic to sulfa, you take Cipro. 10 days, done. They're making way too much of a fuss about that. Just treat it. Treat it. Don't eat any packaged lettuce. We've had a few treated, done. Update on me, Michi. I got good news and bad news. My lungs are good. Bad news, I need an MRI on my heart, and they want to do genetic tests because of what happened to my brother. Okay, that's not bad news necessarily. That's also good news because it's a test that doesn't hurt. You can get it done and then get some answers. So I would consider that good news as well, Zach. Okay, so we still got a bunch. So I think I'm going to be able to get a lot done. So there you go. There you go. This is going to be the blanket that's going to go to one of the subscribers once we hit the 3,000. We've got the Yosemite land something. What was that one called? Canyon Lands. Then the Hot Springs purple, the Rocky Mountains green, and the Capitol Reef right there. Awesome. So there's that. Let me put this needle back, and I'm going to work a little bit on my chevron blanket. All right. I need feral cats. And also, this parasite is a fecal transferred, so it's not contagious. So if your mom, dad, loved ones, if they end up with this diarrhea, unless you mess with their poop, you're fine. You're not going to get it. Okay? So don't be freaking out. The farm where the lettuce came from is in Mexico. Gotcha. Start the timer. I thought I did. Oh, no. Okay. So we're going to have to change the timer, guys. I'm sorry. It's not going to be a full 30 minutes because I do have to leave. So let's do 13. Okay, sorry about that. Because we were chit-chatting too much, too long. Or I was. But it takes me about 20 minutes to get to town, so I need to leave on time. Because I promised hubby I would get everything done so we can have our little outing later on tonight. He wants to go to a place in Tulsa. It's called Trenchers. Trenchers is like it reminds me of like a little Italian restaurant, but for sandwiches. It's really neat. And they have gluten-free vegan options. So I'm excited to see that later. It was the Taco Bell in the 5 states that had the Taylor Farms fresh lettuce they traced back. That is probably a Taco Bell incident. Ohio, yeah, but we have it here in Oklahoma too. So how did they get that? You know, I don't know. Just be careful. Yes, it's like an Italian. You know how you can imagine them behind the counter throwing that place is so yummy, Kindle. I hope they have something I can eat because he's super excited about it. I've gotten him a sandwich from there before, but I never really researched for myself. So we'll see. Amber, thank you so much for being a member for 7 months. Let me see who else we've got. We've got Diana, new member. Sammy, thank you so very much. Heidi, still camping. Yes, I did. And Mimi, thank you. I meant to do that. Shigellosis, the highly contagious. Yes, that's a Shigella. We got Shigella. We got E. coli. We got the cyclones. Boron. Okay, I want to do this one. So this is my little chevron. Oh, isn't that just the cutest? Look at that. And it's so soft. If you guys are looking for a baby blanket yarn, I'm telling you, this Premier Anti-Pilling DK from Premier, it is worth it. It is worth it. It's a 3 light DK. This was the little box. So this is how many colors I've used already. I got all of my, because I am color controlling, I do 3 rows each color with just a simple chevron. It's a multiple of 12 plus 2. So you do 12, 12, 12, 12, 12, 12, as long as you want it. I did 144, so that's 12 times 12. and then I added 2. Then you do a double crochet in your first row. You do a double crochet in the 4th stitch from, right, let me double check. Pretty sure it's from the 4th. And then you do, that gives you your first, yeah, it's pretty much every 5 stitches, you either skip 2 to make your valley, or you chain 2 to make your peak. I mean, that's something I could maybe show too in a little, it's easy. It's so cute. It's just a simple chevron. I'm sure you guys know how to do a chevron. Everybody probably knows how to do a chevron. I'm probably just wasting my air here. It's just a simple chevron, 12, multiple by 12 of 12s plus 2. I'm doing 3 rows each color. The leftover I ball up in little balls. They're not going to Luna. These are staying with me because I'm going to make one big ball with these, and I'm going to make a border around the blanket later on. I have how many colors left? 2, 4, 5, 6 colors left. So 6, 12, 18. 18 more rows on this, and I think I have one more row of that. But isn't it just the cutest? All those pretty colors. Now they have 2 boxes. This is the muted box, and then the other box is with the bright colors. And that one went to Sally. Sally Stevens is getting that one, the bright colors. And I can't wait to see what you think of the yarn, Sally, because you won the other box. And I am on row 2 of the little lavender. And what I do every time I'm done with it, I just grab it out of the box without looking. Yep, yeah, good idea for the border. I thought so. I'm just gonna connect them all together in one ball, and then I'm just gonna make a border with the leftovers. I would love to make a single crochet, a treble crochet, single crochet, but I don't think I'll have enough left over. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. And thank you, Rosemary. Thank you. And thank you already. Yeah, but I thought I'm going to use those leftovers for that. And I'm using a 4.5 millimeter G plus crochet hook. And it's a resin hook, and it works really well with it. But I think any kind of hook would work well with this yarn. It's not splitty, at least not for me. It's very, very soft. I mean, it's perfect baby blanket yarn. It's a pretty purple. I used box number 2 for Creative Grandma's Challenge. I think this is what this is, box number 2. Yep. Era Lover, would you share that with us? Or have you already shared it with us? If you did, I'm sorry I haven't seen it. Let me get this on my little finger here. So this has been like my little before bedtime project. I would do 1 or 2 rows and then go to bed. And yes, I have fallen asleep with it in my hands. I found more yarn yesterday going through bags, about 25 skeins. Nice! Exciting! I used box, yep, and then go around it with white first and just do a single crochet around the white. Yeah, but I don't want to use any other yarn. I really want to stick with just what's in the box. I only want to use what's in the box and see what I can do with it. So I don't want to add any other yarn. I just want to use what's in this box. And definitely if this box it goes on sale, or if that yarn goes on sale, I would love to get some of my favorite colors. I don't know the color names out of this box, but I definitely love the rust color, and then that little kind of cadet blue after that. I love the olive color down there, the first. I love the green up here. I love the mauve. So those are my favorites. The earthy colors, the greens, the green tones. I mean, the others are pretty too. The lavender's pretty, the blue, but all right. We're almost done for the day, you guys. I really like our Saturday mornings, and there's no members live today after this, not until Wednesday. But I know Nisi is coming on at noon for a members live, and we have Hadisha, Ladybird Loves. She is live right now. She's celebrating her 5-year podiversary, and yes, there is a gift up for grabs that I donated, but I may have messed up on the deadline for the donations. I left her a comment in one of her comments on her post, and then today I saw where she commented and said to please email her. I did email her early this morning, but it may have been too late. I don't know. If she cannot include my donation to her celebration, I'm just going to do a little giveaway of it tomorrow in my Sunday Fun Day in honor of her 5-year podiversary. So I'll have to see. Let's see. I'm missing some stuff because I can't see very well. When I fall asleep while crocheting, I end up losing hooks. I think it's gremlins. Yep, the couch critters. I was gifted a bag of yarn. Nice. I know. I wonder if there's anyone that hasn't ever fallen asleep. It's just so soothing, right? It's just self-soothing. Definitely. And if I get over the hump of falling asleep, if I happen to wake up and get over that hump, those are usually then my long nights. I will stay up way too long. If I wake up and go to bed right away, fine, but sometimes I stay up too long after that. Michi, I decided to pay for Paramount again. I'm watching From season 4. Nice. I'm watching it on MGM. MGM is cheaper. It's like only $4.99 or $5.99, something like that. But my Paramount, I have Paramount through Walmart, but it wouldn't let me in yesterday, which made me angry because I want to watch my Big Brother. I need to catch up on it. So I hope to get that fixed sometime today. Yes, we got bingo night tonight with Connie and Hudson. He's still with you, right? He's going to be there for a while. I'm going to see if I can finish this row real quick before we run out. We got a minute left. Let's see if we can do it. Where did Luna go? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. Ta-da! All right. I got at least one row on it. It's so pretty and it's so soft. It's definitely a great baby blanket yarn. It's so light. And how pretty is that? Isn't that just so much fun? Simple chevron stitch. Simple chevron blanket. I'm keeping it all in the box. Box is falling apart, but it's still, it's been driving around with me. Bingo at Connie's tonight, auction on the 20th. Aha, gotcha. Yes, that is Monday. Monday is the 20th. The bag that I'm making, the picture is showing granny squares, but I know that the squares won't take long, but life happens. Well, yes, and then putting them all together, that's going to be the thing. It's just a chevron stitch. No, I mean, the one that inspired me to pick it up again was Tiffany Hansen. She crocheted with Tiffany Hansen. She made a baby chevron blanket. So pretty similar, exactly probably like that. I think hers is a 12 multiple by 12 as well. It's just a chevron stitch. Yeah. So it's really nobody's pattern. It's just a stitch. You want to make one? Yes. So it's a go and watch Tiffany Hansen's. Maybe 2-3 weeks ago, she posted a chevron baby blanket. Follow that and you'll get it. Or just do a multiple of 12 plus 2 chevron stitch. Oh no, Julia, that's not good news. Aw, well, let's keep you in our prayers. Maybe we can prove them wrong. Yes. Okay, talking auction right there. It is your MGM. Okay, gotcha. Aha, 3 months 99 cents, and it goes to $7.99. There you go. Catch up on the show and then cancel. Aw, Hudson. Hello, hello. Awesome. Linda says she subscribed to Connie. Wonderful. Monday at 7 p.m. I should be able to be there. She did. I think it was her, what, 4? Was it 400K? I'm so excited for her. Yes, the chevron is really pretty. And I love it with these colors. So pretty. So pretty. Okay, so we have an auction going on. We're going to meet tomorrow, you guys, for our Sunday Fun Day. Watch the short and see if you can spot the difference. I should have said that, I guess, instead of the mystery. The difference. And then I need to hurry. I need to go, you guys. I need to go. Yes, 400,000. I use those trial deals on different accounts. Yeah, sometimes I just do like the 7-day free and then cancel. I've done that before. Just watch whatever I want to watch and bye-bye. But then again, if you want to come back to it, though, yeah, they'll get you. But yeah, I need to figure out my Paramount. I don't know why it's not working. It's not working on my phone. It's working on my TV, but it's not letting me log in on my phone. That's the problem. Some of you need more hints. Well, spot the difference. My fiber friends should be able to spot the difference. That's all I'm telling. There you go. My fiber friends should be able to spot the difference. Okay, that's all the hints I can give. Okay, alrighty, guys. Thank you so very much for joining me. Another wrapping it up. 1, 2, 3. I hope you were not successful, but productive in whatever you were doing. I'm so excited about the color change of the subscriber count blanket, and maybe we're going to get to the next color change pretty quick. And there's our Adele, our lurker extraordinaire. Thank you so much, Adele. Bye, and have a wonderful rest of your Saturday. I hope to see you guys on the YouTube streets, but I am going to be family oriented the rest of the afternoon. But then tonight, I'll be on. And then tomorrow, I'll see you guys tomorrow, Sunday Fun Day. As always, take care, stay safe, make good choices, and be kind to yourself and one another. I love you all. Thank you so much for all the super chats and super stickers and the milestones. We got Sherry for 27 months, Melissa for 24 months, Sally Stevens, thank you so very much. And there's Tammy. I love for you being here too. Thank you so much. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Tschüss.